Hello again and welcome back. I hope you've been practicing hard and really persevering. Remember, that's one of our Christian values, to persevere, to keep going even though it's tough. And last week's tune, Oh When the Saints, was really tough and tricky. I hope you kept practicing so you could play the whole way through with the piano. That would be amazing. If you did, record it on Seesaw and then I can listen. That would be fantastic. Thank you. Well, today we're going to just use the same notes that we've learned so far to learn some other tunes and some tunes that you will really know. This one might not come in handy for a while, but I'm sure you'll recognise it. Have a listen and see if you can guess that tune. Did you guess it? Yes, it's Jingle Bells. As I say, you might not need it till next Christmas, but it's still a great tune and makes you smile. So, we're going to have a go at that first. We don't need to learn any more notes. We've learned all of them that we need for this tune. And I've written them up here to help you. So can you remember, we've got the letters here and the musical notes on the stave here. That's right. Can you remember what this is? The treble clef. Now I've added something that we've not had before. I've got a 4 over a 4, and it's not 4 quarters. I know you've been doing fractions, but it means there's 4 beats in a bar. Do you remember we talked about the beats or the pulse last week being the steady pulse, like your heart keeps going that steady beat, but in between we play the notes and sometimes they become quicker or slower, and we have to denote how long those beats, those notes are worth. So can you remember what this one's worth? It's called a crotchet. That's right, it's worth 1 beat. Can you remember if we don't colour it in? It's worth 2 beats. And at the end, if it hasn't got a stick and it's not coloured in at all, it's worth 4 beats. Can you remember what it's called? It's quite a long word. A semi-breve, that's right, it's a semi-breve. So breve must mean it's worth how many? 8, because that's half of a breve, so semi-breve. So it's worth 4 beats. So we're going to have a go at that top line to begin with. My turn, then your turn. The first 2 sections are easy. That's easy. So we go on to these last 2 sections. Have you noticed? I keep calling them sections, but that's not really technically correct. In music, these are called bars. Not the bar that your mum and dad would love to go to if we weren't in lockdown, but they're musical bars, and this is a bar line. So it means that there's 4 beats in a bar. So if you add these up, that's worth 1. That's worth 1, and that minim there is worth 2. 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 4. That's correct. And how many is that worth? 4. There's only that one, and it's worth 4. So there's 4 beats in each bar. So let's have a go at that second 2 bars, the third and fourth bars. Ready? B, D, G, A, B. Remember to hold your recorder with your right hand as well, because it's hard to do that D where you've just got a middle finger without that thumb. Have a go. B, D, G, A, B. And put it all together. Let's do it with me. We'll do it together. Ready? After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. So the next line is a little bit trickier. It starts on with C. Can you remember what C is like? The thumb at the back, the middle finger there, still only using that left hand. And we do 5 C's, 4 in one bar and then 1 in the next. And then it goes to B, and look, just stop and have a look. What time, there's two crotchets joined together. They're called quavers. Thought you'd like that. They're not Walker's crisps, they're not Cheetos, they're called quavers. I love quavers. And they're only worth, I wonder if you can work it out. They're worth 1 beat each, so that totals how many altogether? 1 and 1 and 1, that's 3. We know there's 4 beats all in that bar. So they're worth half each. Quavers are only worth half a beat each. I'll just get my pen and show you that they're worth half a beat each. And so that totals 1. If we only wanted 1 quaver, we would just cut it in, put a stick on like a crotchet, and then put a little flick. And that's a quaver just worth half a beat, just the same. So that's 2 quavers joined together and 1 quaver there. So let's get back to this second line. So we'll just do these 2 bars here, starting with C. Middle finger. You hear those quavers? Let's do a few quavers, ready? That's my B. Do a few quavers on B. So half beats, my turn, your turn. Can you do that? So you're having to do d or t. Okay, quickly. That's it, well done. And this last 2 bars on that line are, and then we do D. So I'll play all of this line. You have a go. C, 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 B, 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 A, B, A, D. I'm going to take the bar. And then I've got this special bar here, if you look. It's got 2 dots. And that means repeat. That means do exactly the same again. That's easy, isn't it? Once you've learnt this, you can play it again until we get to that little star here, and we just play that little bit at the end instead of those last 2 bars there. Okay, that's a little bit complicated, but we'll have a go. So from here, we go back to the beginning, all the way through here, and then we skip to that bit at the end. Let's learn those last 2 bars of our music. And it starts with top D, that one with the middle finger, no holes covered either side. You do it. Again. Okay, are you ready to play Jingle Bells with the piano? Are you ready? Have you practiced? After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. So if you manage to do Jingle Bells this week and keep practicing, next week we're going to learn a very fast song, full of lots of quavers. Let's see if you can guess what it is. Alexa, play.